Good morning and welcome to Curtis Kitchen Matters. I'm J.R. Jackson. Before we jump into Demonstration Kitchen, I want to chat with Dan Curtis. Dan, I love the Demonstration Kitchen, and it's a great opportunity for chefs to come down and try some new equipment even before they buy it.
Absolutely it is, JR. We appreciate you having the opportunity to do this today and having Jeff Harbinger from the Davis as our chef today. Curtis Restaurant Equipment is an employee-owned company. We've been in business for over 50 years. We have offices in Medford, in Bend, and here in Eugene and Eugene Springfield, and we're just really excited to have the opportunity to have local chefs come in and try out our products before they buy. This is a great opportunity for them, and we hope to see a lot of them down here.
Wherever you are in the state of Oregon, Curtis can help you out, and right now we're on our way to the Demonstration Kitchen. Welcome inside the Curtis Demonstration Kitchen. I'm J.R. Jackson. We're back with Chef Jeff from the Davis Restaurant. Fettuccine, you have my attention. It's cold weather. I need some pasta. Tell me about this fettuccine cacio e pepe?
Cacio e pepe. So cacio e pepe basically means cheese and black pepper. It's just kind of a simple pasta dish that you can make kind of out of what's in your cupboard. The only thing you would maybe need to go out and get is some fresh fettuccine. You could use a dried noodle if you want. I think it really makes the dish a lot better and it performs a lot better with a fresh pasta. Buying a nice piece of Parmesan cheese, some nice eggs. Really, farm eggs are much better product than what you'll find just regularly in the supermarket.
The biggest challenge I have is my fettuccine. How do I know when it's done? I always let's show me some tricks on that.
For fresh pasta, really you shouldn't ever be cooking it more than 2 to 3 minutes. But what you can do is you can test cook just a couple of noodles, because all noodles are a little different, especially with fresh pasta.
So what are some of the we have? I see the cheese.
So we have the cheese, which should be good Parmesan, good fresh ground black pepper, good quality sea salt, good high quality butter. This will have truffles on it as well. I'm actually gas infusing these eggs, which is something that's kind of fun. You can do it quickly, you can do it in a glass jar. It's just simply putting a truffle in a glass jar, sealing it tightly, and that smell of that truffle is going to infuse through the eggshell itself and give some smell to the eggs. And then basically you're just going to take your pasta, you're going to go ahead and drop that in the water, get it going.
Boiling water.
Boiling water.
Couple minutes.
With plenty of salt in that water. And then you're just going to warm up your pan. Doesn't need to be real hot. You really just need it about the temperature to just melt some butter. Just going to throw a couple of pats of butter into that pan. That pasta is almost done already. And part of the dish is you're going to want to keep a little bit of that pasta water on the actual pasta. That's building your sauce as well. Butter's melted. Leave a little bit of that water in there, see? And you're putting in your pasta. You're going to go ahead and start to incorporate that. Go ahead and bring the cheese to the table and get that in there. And the starch from the pasta water is going to actually help incorporate the cheese into the pasta dish. A little bit of salt, a little fresh cracked black pepper, and then the pepper. This is a pepper-driven dish, so you should be quite liberal with the pepper. And
now, could you also add some shrimp or do something else with
absolutely,
that?
If you wanted
on
to
your own now.
You really could add some protein to this if you wanted to, or even just top it with the protein. I add the egg to it.
You got me
just
on that.
To
what
kind
does
of
the egg do? Just give it a little.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually separate the egg, and the egg is actually going to go on there raw, and you're actually using just the yolk. And so if you've ever had a traditional carbonara where the egg yolk is the topping to the dish, and it's going to create more of a sauce in addition. So we'll just take one of these nice farm eggs. We're going to break that open. Go ahead and get rid of that white. And really we're just looking for the yolk, and a good farm egg will have a very tight, kind of bouncy consistency to the yolk. It's because they have a higher fat content in the yolk, which is really what you're looking for. And then you're just going to drop that on top. Beautiful little egg yolk. That's just going to set on there. Then you're going to hit it with a little bit of your Parmesan cheese that you've already used. A little bit of the black pepper to kind of garnish it. And if you have some, a little truffles is nice too. Just put that on there with the same guy I'm using for the...
And again,
this is just to
you
open
can
it
use
up
your
a little
imagination any way you like. kval.com has the complete recipe on how you can make this fettuccine and learn more from Chef Jeff and our friends here at Curtis Restaurant Equipment. I'm J.R. Jackson. Thanks for joining us this morning for the special edition of Curtis Kitchen Matters.